Welcome to the NMSU Employee Orientation Benefits Overview for our 9-month faculty. NMSU employees get paid 2 times per month, on the 15th and the last day of the month. If those days fall on the weekend, we get paid the Friday before. Pay periods always begin on the 1st and the 16th of the month. 9-month faculty may be paid on an 18-check or 24-check cycle, with the 24-check cycle being referred to as deferred pay. Pay cycle selection must be made upon initial hire or once yearly during a designated time period, currently May through August. The default is 18 pays, which means the 9-month faculty member gets paid August 31st through May 15th. On the 18 pay cycle, there are no payments for salary May 31st through August 15th. Direct deposit is also available and highly recommended. Employees can set up their direct deposit through their MyNMSU account under the Employee tab. When you set up the direct deposit, be sure you activate both payroll and university reimbursements. NMSU offered standard insurance benefits, including medical, prescription, dental, and vision. The medical, prescription, and dental plans are owned and operated by the State of New Mexico Risk Management Division, not NMSU. This means that NMSU does not enter into contracts with the providers or vendors directly and does not have any influence over what services are covered, how much premiums are, or how the plans are designed. We simply pay a premium to participate in those plans. The vision plan is a direct contract between NMSU and the vendor, VSP, so we do have the opportunity to modify our plan each year. Most benefits become effective the first pay period following 30 days of employment. Benefit Services has a benefits calculator on their website that will confirm when your paperwork is due and when each benefit becomes effective based on the hire date you enter. NMSU also offers 2 life insurance programs, a long-term disability program, a critical illness plan, and a long-term care plan. The group life insurance only covers the employee, not the dependents. It pays out 2 times the employee's base earnings upon death, up to the maximum of $75,000. It includes an accidental death and dismemberment rider that doubles the face amount of coverage if the death is ruled accidental. The voluntary life policy allows employees the opportunity to purchase additional life insurance for themselves and to cover spouses and dependent children. The voluntary life also has an AD&D rider, but you can choose different amounts for each portion of the policy. The long-term disability program provides a paid benefit upon approval of the claim for situations where an employee is unable to work due to medical reasons. It provides up to 60% of the basic weekly earnings to the participant after completing a 135-day waiting period from the date of injury or illness. During the 135-day period of not working, the employee would use any sick leave or annual leave available. For 9-month faculty, there is a program called Faculty Care Leave that substitutes for a traditional sick leave program with some restrictions. The critical illness program through AFLAC provides a lump sum payment upon diagnosis of specific diseases or illnesses, such as heart attack or cancer. Interested employees should read the program details to see what illnesses are covered or excluded prior to enrollment in the program. The long-term care benefit through Genworth offers paid assistance for in-home or in-facility care for the covered participant in the absence of costs being covered by the insurance. Although the plan is sometimes costly based on your age, it can be invaluable if you do not have other resources to cover these types of costs. We highly recommend you at least review what is covered on the plan through the enrollment site and request a no-obligation quote. If you are not interested, you do not need to actually apply for the coverage. If you are not interested in this program, your parents, your siblings, and your adult children can also apply for coverage and get your discount. You simply need to provide the family member with the enrollment site login information. All these programs have what's called guaranteed issue if you enroll during the first 31 days of employment. After that 31-day period, you will be considered a late enrollment and you will be required to provide full evidence of insurability to the insurer and you may get denied coverage based on that review. Guaranteed Issue provides you a certain level of coverage guaranteed without having to go through that review process. Details can be found for each of these programs on our website as well as on the new employee orientation site. Employees have 31 days from the first day of employment to turn in the enrollment information for benefits. If you miss that deadline, your next opportunity to enroll for certain benefits will be during the annual open enrollment, which takes place in the fall, but is not effective until January 1st. Only certain benefits have an open enrollment cycle. Details of which benefits are offered during open enrollment can be found on the benefits website. If you experience a change in your family status or other coverage, you may be able to make changes to benefits as part of a qualifying event or change in status event. Information on the acceptable types of changes can also be found on the website. Certain benefits are partially paid for by NMSU. Some are based on the employee's salary, like the medical, group, life, and long-term disability. Other benefits are completely paid for by the employee, such as vision and critical illness. All premium costs are paid through payroll deduction, except for the long-term care benefit. This is a direct pay with Genworth. 9-month faculty premiums are paid on an 18-check cycle. No premiums are deducted during the summer, regardless of election for deferred pay. NMSU offers 2 flexible spending account programs that allow employees to set aside pre-tax dollars to pay for out-of-pocket expenses related to health and child care. New employees can enroll for the remainder of the plan year upon hire and must re-enroll every year they want to participate. Annual enrollment for the new plan year takes place in the fall. The plan year is from January through December each year. Please be sure to read the details of the programs on the website before enrollment, as you have the potential to lose money if you overestimate your annual expenses. NMSU employees are required by state statute to contribute to the New Mexico Educational Retirement Board pension plan, provided they work 11 hours per week or more. Enrollment is automatic upon hire. However, there are forms that need to be completed for the NMERB upon hire. Contribution amounts for the employee and the employer are also dictated by state statute. Current ERB contribution rates are 10.7% for the employee and 13.9% for the employer for salaries greater than $20,000. Some positions, mainly faculty and high-level administrators, may be eligible to participate in the alternative retirement plan in lieu of the traditional pension plan. If you are eligible for the alternative plan, you should receive an email from Benefit Services at your NMSU email account within your first 30 days of employment. If you do not receive an email and believe you should be eligible, please email benefits@nmsu.edu to get confirmation. There is a strict deadline for enrollment that will be listed in your email communication that cannot be extended, so decisions will need to be made quickly. Interested faculty may want to read about both programs to ensure they are aware of the program details and limitations prior to making a commitment. Current ARP contribution rates are 10.7% for the employee and 10.9% for the employer for salaries greater than $20,000. NMSU retirement requires 10 or more consecutive years of benefits eligible service, separate from what the NMERB requires to be considered retired and collect a benefit. There are also additional requirements for retiree health and life. Effective July 1st, 2016, new hires will not be eligible for the retiree health plan. NMSU offers employees the opportunity to take classes through NMSU without having to pay for tuition. Eligible employees can take up to 6 credits each spring and fall, and 8 credits over the summer, without the cost of tuition. If the employee does not use all credits each session, their spouse or qualified domestic partner can use the credits for that session. Tuition is based on the in-state value, so those employees being charged out-of-state tuition must pay the difference. Employees may submit the waiver request each session, beginning 10 days before classes begin, through their My NMSU account under the Employee tab. All employee requests route to supervisors for approval. Any requests not submitted and not approved by the posted deadline each semester will not be eligible for the benefit. Please be sure to review the taxability of tuition to ensure you are aware of what situations are taxed before submitting a request. All taxes are deducted from the employee's paycheck after the deadline to submit. The dependent children of employees also get a reduced tuition benefit equal to 50% of the in-state tuition amount. Employees must submit the student tuition waiver through their MyNMSU account each session. The request will route directly to student accounts for posting within 48 hours. The student should be able to log on to their student account and see the credit. Submission can be made up to 10 days prior to the start of classes, but all requests must be submitted by the posted deadline or the student will not receive the benefit. Please be aware that you may be taxed for the discounted amount of tuition. Please read the taxation table on the benefits website. NMSU also offers discount programs to our employees. Season athletic tickets can be purchased at a discount, as well as membership for tennis and golf. Please be aware that you may be taxed on these discounts. Other discounts include GM, Verizon, and Dell. Smart Savings is a web portal to discounts on a variety of products, including travel, leisure, housewares, clothing, and much more. The link to Smart Savings is on the benefits website under discounts, and you can email benefits@nmsu.edu with your name and Aggie ID number to get the login and password information. Employees can also purchase savings bonds through payroll deduction. All employees will be issued a University Employee ID card. This card can be picked up with a picture ID at ID services located in Corbett Center. The ID not only has your Aggie ID number, which you will need to identify yourself to our office, but the ID can also be used as a money card for on-campus purchases. Information about this is available in ID services. Benefit Services is available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have a dedicated email at benefits@nmsu.edu, or you can call HR at 575-646-8000. Thank you for taking time to watch our benefits orientation video, and welcome to New Mexico State University.